we're in a little bit of a troubled territory here, Walking Dead fans. This one isn't that good. So The Walking Dead hits lowest rated episode of the series. This one's from the Hollywood Reporter article. Alright, so let's read the article here, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on this one. And ultimately, I'm as a Walking Dead fan, I'm still holding on to hope here. I've been actually really hopeful through all kind of the news of what's happened in the last 2 years. The Andrew Lincoln thing definitely affected the show, but I've always remained kind of positive on it. And I'm going to remain positive through this one too. So here we go. Sunday's episode of The Walking Dead got dunked on, falling to its lowest ratings ever. Airing opposite the NBA All-Star Game on TNT, the AMC series recorded its smallest total audience and adults 18 to 49 rating, demo rating in its 9-season history. The episode averaged just 4.54 million viewers and a 1.7 rating in the 18 to 49 demographic, 12% in viewers and 15% in the demo from its mid-season premiere the previous week, and that was adaptation. The Walking Dead's previous low in viewers was 4.71 for its second ever episode in November 2010. Its worst 18 to 49 performance before Sunday came earlier in season 9 with a 1.8 for the November 18th, 2018 episode Stradivarius, which was episode 7 of season 9. The series, while still the top-ranked cable show, sports excluded, across the board, has taken a hard ratings fall over its past 2 seasons. Same-day 18 to 49 ratings for Season 9 are down 40% versus Season 8, and if you go back another year to Season 7, and then the decline is more than 60%. Total viewership has then fallen by more than half in just 2 years. Sunday's ratings will grow by 60% or more with a week of delayed viewing, but they'll still come in well short of the comparable numbers from past seasons. So, that's what the Hollywood Reporter says. What I say... My whole thing here is, this is not time to panic. At least not yet, okay? So this is, here's my case. So, lowest rated episode of the series, though. So my first question, though, is, or my first point that I want to make, and everyone's going to be freaking out about this, right? I mean, hating on The Walking Dead is literally a popular thing now, and I'm not sure exactly how it started happening. A lot of people attribute it to the dumpster death of Glenn back in season 6. A lot of people lost hope in the show then. A bunch of people, of course, got off the bandwagon, if you will. I would say it was a bandwagon with 17 million views for the season 7 premiere when Negan kills Abraham and Glenn. A lot of people kind of hopped it off then and started hating on it as well. So, I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why it's so popular to hate on The Walking Dead nowadays. Obviously, I agree. It's gotten worse. I mean, Season 6 to me is the best season of the series. I just recently did a little ranking of the seasons for fun. Season 6 is the best season of the series. And, I mean, I think that's just objectively looking at these episodes, looking at the material they covered, it's the best. And so, so I definitely agree that it's gone downhill in the past 2 years. And even season 9. So, anyways, it's not time to panic, though, okay? So, this is the lowest rated episode of the series, but also we've seen, especially this season, especially this half season, AMC Premiere, which is their kind of new membership streaming service, if you will, for AMC, has gotten really prominent. So, for this season 9, episode 9, the mid-season premiere, they aired it a week early. They aired it a week early on AMC Premiere, and you could go on there. I believe it's $5 a month to subscribe to it, and then you get this Walking Dead episode early, and then regularly, I think you get it. I think it premieres at the same time, but it's like no commercials, so you technically get to see it about 15 or 20 minutes earlier because of the no commercials. And so that's an option too. But anyways, so AMC Premiere, I mean, these ratings are literally live live domestic viewers. Or actually, I think it is just US with AMC. So it's like, so these aren't counting the AMC Premiere numbers. And if you go back this is a little bit of an exaggeration, but if you go back to, the lowest rated, episode before this one, which was episode 2 of the series, AMC Premiere was not a thing back then. So if you're going to take, the AMC Premiere numbers and combine them with the live viewers, which I think you should at this point for a show like The Walking Dead on AMC putting a lot of work in AMC Premiere right now. I bet they got a lot of subscribers for this, just the mid-season premiere, to see it early. I mean, I think that's a big discrepancy here that no one is talking about, is that AMC Premiere is really gaining a lot of prominence right now. And to not include that in these numbers for the live viewers is obviously, I think, a little bit of a missed, explanation here for this. Now, I mean, if you're going to talk just, oh, it's the lowest live viewer episode ever. Okay, fair enough, right? But I do not think this is a symbolism of, the lowest episode ever, because I think if you bring in those AMC Premiere numbers, you bring in the delayed viewing numbers as well, that come along with that, this episode is definitely not going to be the lowest rated ever, even if in that category of ratings. So, anyways, to me, it's not time to panic. We have the AMC Premiere numbers coming in, and that would obviously make up for this discrepancy. And I will say, I mean, like I just said, it's really popular to hate on The Walking Dead right now, but as Hollywood Reporter says, it's still the top-ranked cable show. And honestly, what other show, I mean, these people that are, hating on The Walking Dead, what other show that you're watching has never dipped below 4.54 million viewers? I mean, Game of Thrones. Everyone talks about Game of Thrones being a big series. It's dipped below that. Breaking Bad was way below that up until, about season 5, season 4 area there. Well, not way, but it was definitely below that. Better Call Saul. I mean, like, all of these big shows that are on right now, and, people think it's, that they're, big shows and the best shows or whatever like that. They don't get the same ratings as The Walking Dead does, or at least they haven't throughout their whole runtime. I mean, to think about that, The Walking Dead had 4.71 million viewers at least for every episode since episode 2 of the series. I mean, that's incredible, right?